Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I thank everyone who have gathered here and contributing their share from Canada to Delhi Morcha. And I would also like to thank the organizers for giving me the opportunity to just pour my heart out. Because from 2-3 months, there's so much going on in Punjab right now that the anxiety, if we are sitting here, the anxiety is just growing. I would like to state the importance of farming first. When we say farmlands, in Punjab, it means much more than just farms. The founder of Sikhi, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, taught farming as a mode of earning, sweating with honesty. Kirt karna, vand ke shakna. Serve all, share with the community. So can you imagine the person who was the founder of the religion has emphasized farming so much and also called farming as the greatest mother. Pavan Guru Pani Pita Mata Tat Mahat. Land is the greatest mother. How can we see our land, our mother, being sold to the corporates and the greedy dogs? It's just an attack to our mother. So here we can say that it's cultural genocide which is being carried out in India. The 3 farming bills might have come last year. But do you think the farmers are still safe in India before? In 2020 alone, 10,000 farmers committed suicide in India. And 300K farmers have committed suicide from 1995. I just want to say that we have this constitution, India is a democratic country, right? We have this big, huge, shiny constitutional book which is lying there, and it states that we have a right to protest peacefully. And when we protest peacefully, do you think the government honors us for that? I don't think so. Human rights have been violated not by the common people, but by the government and the police itself. We all have heard about police brutality, George Floyd being killed. There's so many George Floyds dying in Punjab, and who is responsible for that? The government, the police, the common people who were protesting peacefully. We have a right to protest peacefully, and when the farmers decided to march towards the capital city of India, Delhi, they faced attacks by water cannons, tear gases, and lathi charges on the elderly women, elderly babe who were trying to just support their youth, and even there were children along with them. We don't feel safe at all because this is what we get when we protest peacefully. These are few violations which I'm going to state. Human rights being violated within just 2 days from 26 January 2021. When we protest peacefully, we are being attacked by lathi charge. Even the reporters who are trying to show the correct news are being kidnapped in India. We have Wi-Fi supply being cut off, the food, the electricity is being cut off just to let the protesters starve in the capital. There are badgeless officers which are trying to kidnap. We even don't know if they are real policemen. I saw a photo of a man being abused by the police. And when asked where there were badges, they were not wearing any badges of the police. And when upon investigation, it came out that they were sent by the ruling party and they were paid for them. The ruling party is playing games to stop farmers of India who are just trying to save their mother from getting in the hands of the greedy dog. So the peaceful protest, which is being organized by every population, by every segment of the population, is not going anywhere. I think so, because till now, more than 200 people have died, or some have been even killed. And when we decide, when it's in the hands of the common people to decide where they'll go for the protest, the government even restricts route. When we talk about what happened in the Red Fort, the importance of Nishan Sahib is not related to just one religion. It's the sign of humanity. Where a person can see it, he can go there and have langar and fill his stomach, and he should never sleep with the hungry stomach. That's Nishan Sahib. Nishan Sahib is just not religion. And even if I talk about Sikhi is not just religion. It's far more than religion. It's a way of life which was started by Guru Nanak Dev Ji. So we are somewhere getting afraid by the government, because the government is telling us the peaceful protesters are terrorists. This is not the price which we get when we are just asking for our rights. And we should also not get afraid of hoisting the Nishan Sahib flag. I can see so many Nishan Sahib flags there, and you should be proud that you belong to a religion, a community which is just not restricted to fixed religion ideas, but for the humanity. And I would also like to say that I just also want to say that farmers who are protesting need to do something more, because there's been so many meetings being called, and every time we say, the government always tries to put our voices down by saying that no, these laws will not be repealed. How can we let our mother die? Let's come all, please, I request the world to support us, because motherland is, our mother India is crying and is just soaked in tears. Nanak Naam Chaddi Kala Tere Paane Sarbat Da Pala. Thanks everyone. Dhanwad.
Thank you so much, Sahiba. That was beautifully said. I want to remind everybody, COVID pandemic, regulations apply. Please spread yourself about 6 meters apart from the next person. Unless you came with a certain individual, you can hang out with your bubbles. So jo thode saath aaye ne ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਖੜ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ. ਬਾਕੀ ਪਲੀਜ਼ 6-6 ਮੀਟਰ ਦੂਰ ਰਹੋ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇੱਥੇ ਕੋਵਿਡ ਗਾਈਡਲਾਈਨਸ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਸਟ੍ਰਿਕਟ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਰਨੀਆਂ ਪੈਣੀਆਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ. ਆਪਾਂ ਰਿਸਪੌਂਸਿਬਲ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਨਾਲ ਜੋ ਪ੍ਰੋਟੈਸਟ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੋਵਿਡ ਦਾ ਵੀ ਧਿਆਨ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਨਾ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਪਵੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਕਿ you have to leave the premises because the fact that you're not following the COVID guidelines. So everybody who doesn't have a mask, please come and get one. We have one in the corner here. We have hand sanitizer, and please keep your distance 6 meters apart. We appreciate everybody for coming out today. Those who joined us later, thank you so much. I know it's a weekday during the day, and we are all here for the same cause.